So this is the part of the night where the best man wishes he hadn't been asked. No, there comes a time in everyone's life where they meet their soulmate, their one true love, the person in their life they know they don't and won't ever deserve. For Daniel, that happened over 20 years ago when he met me. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ryan. I am Daniel's cousin. For those of you who do know me, I'm Ryan. I'm Daniel's cousin. Preparing a toast for Daniel and Geneva, it's something very special. And I thought a lot about, but then last week I thought, oh man, I really gotta do something. So bear with me. They were kind enough to give me 30 minutes. So just buckle up. Nah, don't worry. No, don't worry. Before I came up here, I was actually told that a best man speech is kind of like women's skirts. You gotta keep them long enough to cover the important stuff, but short enough to keep them interesting. It's a really special day, so I wanted to make sure that it did them justice. So I actually did a lot of research into best man speeches. And so I realized there are just a few categories that they fall into. So the first category, is the inside jokes category, right? Where I would say something like, the lemonade today didn't taste too much like onion powder. Or like, there aren't that many staples on the ground for you to impale your foot on. But the problem with those speeches is that some of you laughed, and I appreciate that, but most of you just gave me blank stares. So the next type of speech is the narcissistic speech. That's all about the best man. So I would say I came all the way up here from Miami, where I live and work. No big deal. Or I would say, if you're observant, you'll notice that I don't have a ring on this finger. I'm very single. If any of you ladies are impressed for some reason,
see me after for his phone number.
You can find me on the dance floor. Don't worry. Actually, I'm a terrible dancer, so find me anywhere else.
We're all bad dancers.
The next one is the embarrassing story speech. And that's where I would say, I would tell a story about how me and the groom got wasted and woke up in a ravine while backpacking through Europe. But that's actually other people's stories. We never had those. Because a kid like Daniel, who wanted to be a chess master, and also simultaneously a brontosaurus, he would never get into trouble. He would actively make sure that we never got close to anyone cool enough to get us into trouble. The last category is the sentimental speech. And at first I thought if I just said how caring and how empathetic and what a man of integrity Daniel is, that would be way too complimentary, and there is no way I would say that to his face. No, but honestly, there's no other way to describe Daniel. So, believe it or not, me and Daniel, we met in the early 90s at a house party. I was an infant, so I don't remember that. But ever since then, we've been best buds. So growing up, we were basically tied at the hip. We would play chess together. We would dream and talk about days like today. But the one thing that I really remember most vividly was Daniel's monstrous snoring. And you would not believe it. So Geneva, I really hope you have a game plan. Because we're gonna need one. But no, we were honestly inseparable. And growing up in a family that moved around a lot, it really meant a lot to know that my cousin would always move with me. And he would always be there. No, I'm serious, that wasn't even a joke. I mean, until he moved to Virginia and ditched me for Geneva. I don't think today is the day to talk about that. But no, he's honestly one of the kindest, most selfless people I know. He's selfless with his time, his support, his friendship. He's a great friend and an amazing person. He's funny, charming, handsome. Daniel, I honestly can't read your handwriting. Magnificent. That's a good one. He was honestly somebody who was always there for me. He was the stability and the anchor in my life when I didn't even know I needed it. His friendship, actually I was trying to think of one story that I would tell that changed my life about Daniel. Like Daniel changed my life. But I honestly couldn't think of one because it was his friendship through all the years that actually changed me, and I really appreciate that. I can never be thankful enough to Daniel for that. I'm gonna go to the next card. But most importantly about all this, there was one other person that struck me as somebody as kind and as caring as Daniel, and that was Geneva. I should have warned you. No, but Geneva's the kind of quality person that that any guy is really lucky to have. She's beautiful. Look at her tonight. She's warm, she's positive, she's sincere. And when I heard about her and Daniel, I couldn't have been more happy and excited for Daniel. Sorry.
I think you just got all the women in the room.
No, we're honestly perfect for each other. And I actually just wanted to end with a quote, if I can read it through the tears. I don't know. It's kind of blurry. This is by Tim Keller. Within the Christian vision for marriage, here's what it means to fall in love. It is to look at another person and get a glimpse of the person God is creating and say, I see who God is making you, and it excites me. I want to be part of that. I want to partner with you and God in the journey you're taking to His throne. When we get there, I will look at you and your magnificence and say, I always knew you could be like this. I got a glimpse of it on earth, but now look at you. So Daniel and Geneva, if who you have already been to all of us and to me is any indication of who you'll be, you'll outshine us all. So let's raise a glass to Daniel and Geneva Fernandez-Ladone and wish them that their journey is full of happiness, is full of laughter, is full of black beans, and is full, hopefully it has at least one brontosaurus. Cheers.